Hey Roman, welcome back. Hope you all had a great week so far. And that you're all ready for some more Gunfire Reborn. And also that you're all as satisfied with being back with an action-packed game like this as I am. I mean, sure, it could have been a little more action-packed compared to one thing, other games in general in existence. Another thing would be actually also compared to other games that we have played. But I mean, it's not the least action-packed game we've played. But I guess it could be more. So actually, there's a couple of things I'd like to take a look at. Not here. Lockpick, weapon. Yeah, we're still missing 2 weapons. Kill an arrogant lobster. 40 times with fire. And that's why, because we haven't seen that lobster all that often, and then on top of it, only having to kill him with fire. Porcupine. I would have found that in other ones. Shotgun type. Kill rogue villain with corrosion. I don't really remember which one rogue villain is. Of course, it's not in critical. It's not a boss, we know that much. Could be an elite. It's not. Rook villain. Need to kill those guys with corrosion. Interesting. Layer opponents with shields, but we have to kill them with corrosion. Whereas with the lobster, he is a fire guy. You have to kill him with fire. Okay, arrogant lobster. But the bloodline inevitable attack await whoever makes fun of them. Those are his cannons. And shoots some type of firebomb out of them. Crazy. My arm's already starting to feel way uncomfortable. I'm sure it's nothing. Let's do this. Reincarnation 9. Endless Journey. Welcome to the eternal nightmare of demonic bane. You may start your journey of endless adventure after defeating the boss in the last fight of Hyborean Joker. Sounds interesting. message. I gotta reply to. So let's try this Reincarnation 9 Endless Journey. Alright, Endless Journey. You are about to begin an endless journey. Please note, enemies will become increasingly powerful as the journey progresses. Of course, after clearing the endless journey, obtained ascensions can only replace existing ones. Scrolls will have a carry limit, makes sense. Recycling scrolls can provide permanent benefits after clearing the endless journey. Golden goblet can also be recycled for benefits. You okay? Scrolls have a carry limit. Clearing the endless journey, obtained ascensions can only replace existing ones. That could be rather annoying. Ultimate firearm. Not a bad one to start off with. 75% chance to drop an enhanced weapon. All weapons have at least one exclusive inscription. Demonic Soul, plus 100 damage for pendant skills. We don't use damaging pendant skill. Could take the firearm. I'll try and refresh and see if we can get something like enhanced books or whatever it's called. Let's have 2, maybe 3 refreshes. Not sure how much that's gonna bump up. Copycat. Upon killing or assistance in killing an enhanced monster, you obtain the enhanced effects, which last for some time. Different enhanced effects will be applied at the same time, while the same effect can be stacked up to 3 times. I think we'll try the copycat earlier. That was actually very good. But we're not gonna meet enhanced enemies at this stage. Endless Assault is great, but I actually thought about trying a Endless Falling Star. Another build this time. Obtain 1 Jade slot immediately. That's a new one. Upon first obtaining the Spiritual Blessing, get plus 3 max Jade slots. Double the chance to unlock a new slot when inlaying a Soul Jade. Bro, that's pretty cool, not gonna lie. But Occult Booster, the one I was looking for. There's a 20% chance for any scroll to become their enhanced version when offered by a chest or dropped by rewards. And they can, I think they can also become enhanced if we recycle them. Or is that only with the other effects? That I can't actually remember. Sure, Occult Booster. Sniper, rifle, and staff. Double caliber is great. High powered, but slow. Slow and deliberate. Luxure, so more luxure chance, more skill damage. We can get restore pendant energy equal to lucky shot multiplier. Cooldown 4 seconds. Soul Pendant energy consumes all stacks when shooting. Soul Pendant energy recovered. Weapon damage this shot increased by 12 per stack after consuming 20 in total. Final damage in this shot increases by 25. At least lucky shot we can use. Soul Pendant skill final damage. No final damage on it. Everything is converted. Because we got it as survivability. More Soul Pendant energy is recovered would actually be kinda nice. If I remember to use it more often, then other things will also be good. Skill damage and quicker recovery. Great. Let's try and see if we can't be a bit more slow and deliberate with our approach for once. Yes. I was just hoping that it wasn't a golden bow. That would actually have been fairly unfortunate. Since what would have got double caliber. That one is actually a great weapon to start with here. That's beautiful, but it worked. And one troll. Yeah. Oh, enhanced corrosion shot. Corrosion damage plus 75% and immune to negative effects. That's actually not a bad one to start with. Then if only we could get the other 3 shots. That would be great. I know that wasn't particularly slow or deliberate. Now we got a weapon that we don't have to do it with. Endless Stardome. It said that's what I want to try and do. If not lower than last time, plus 20 for every slot. If it's the same as last time, plus 30. One moment. Yeah. There's someone who started talking dinner, but in like an hour's time. Ow. Thanks. But since we are here, then that's not possible. Could try and change you out, but already seen how little of a difference you exactly do. And we also spawn beetles. That went worse than I had hoped. But, ooh, another enhanced, and it beats the two. Nice. Oh, hello there, kids. Look, hope you have been well. I have definitely. And hope you enjoy lurking. And welcome to Long Time No See. And bolts. Opponent is sadly invincible as long as he got that countdown on him. Ooh. I don't think I... Oh, scheiße. I guess I wouldn't mind getting a curse scroll. Let's see what you got to offer. A fire enthusiast. Sure, that'll be nice later. Let's see, fire tracker. A fire tracker. Just tracker. Just reload time, more lucky shot, more accuracy, and total damage against shock affected enemies. Be cool having that, but sadly not much worth. What do you got? Enhanced reversal. Minus 90% damage when dashing, so 90% damage reduction. Imprisoning enemies that cause the damage for 2 seconds, plus 30% damage taken by them. Alright, that's fair. Let's take a scroll. Mistaken delivery. Ooh, it takes 2. Obtain 1 golden goblet immediately. And Ascensions options will prioritize the owned Ascensions. I will not say no to that. Alright, weapon damage for every slot would be awesome. The Star Dome would also be great. But weapon damage work with... This type works always. The other one is like kinda temporary one. Cycle bonus. Oh, that's right. And besides, we already got one on the other. Now that we got the upgraded Ascension, then we have a higher chance of that one reappearing. They revives. Fewer monsters remain, the stronger they are. That didn't do them all that well. Alright. Weapon fodder. Could take that one. That's a great one to just change out. Secondary, nah. So crit axe, and then... Ooh, and then weapon. I don't actually mind that. Want to keep... Spirits or boost most. Wait, can we get auto? What's it called? Auto fire. Auto cast. Soul echo. Life bloom. Alright. Seems like we cannot get auto cast yet. Damage boost. Not yet. Skill boost. So I think Echo... Not the Echo. Really can't speak today. To be fair, I haven't actually spoken today yet. Well, until now. But... yeah, we can't get autocast yet. So damage boost is not as great or efficient as it would have been otherwise. So let's take not weapon skill or weapon fodder. That's the other. That's weapon recharge. Come on. I just looked at you. Soul, focus, soul, arcane. I need to reattach these markers. Because none of them are... as exact as I would have hoped. Am I just blind today? Runs on life. Could also take energy shields. Spirit search, arcane, mana. Weapon skill, weapon fodder. Weapon reveal. Nah, ricochet. Ricochet could be fun. Gain 1 stack every 10 pendant consumed up to 10 stacks. Consume 1 of the shot deals a fourth of the damage dealt to 2 nearest enemies. If it's a critical, the chain is also counted as critical. That could be fun. Rapid fire. Firepower upgrade, not weapon upgrade. Instead of... yeah, that'll be energy recovery. Meow. Probably immune fill all slots. More base damage for falling star. What did we get? When obtaining the scroll, there's a chance to be replaced by an occult scroll of the same quality. Mistaken delivery. Oh, there's a chance of when we get scrolls that we don't get the one we're choosing. Oh, fuck. When obtaining the scroll... so I'm guessing it's when obtaining a scroll, there's a chance... there's a chance to be replaced by an occult scroll of the same quality. Okay, for me at least, that's a new scroll. I don't remember that one. Sure scroll, probably waited. Great choice. Not upgrade. It's fine, I guess. Right, monster wave. Increase movement speed for a short time whenever your shield and armor breaks. So ergo, I just have to make sure that doesn't happen. Oh, fuck. Oh, I'm out of secondary. Not picking that up yet. We got a mission in here. Alright. Here we need to be precise. Otherwise we're only making more enemies. Balls. I actually kind of like this one. That's why. I was certain that our petrified opponents counts as an object. They didn't. Well, at least we learned something. Petrified opponents are not objects. First strike is a waste. Let's save the ultimate firearm. Double projectile could be cool. Angelic aura or Thunderclap. Let's go for Glimmer. It's upgraded in more than one way. Weapon skill, we don't got. Rate of fires, awesome. Skill damage would be nice. Logic shot is nicer. Crit is very low, so skill damage. Oh! I forgot to look at that. Cost all resources to fire multiple instant explosion darts simultaneously. Hold to charge and increased accuracy. Fires explosive darts, obtaining resources on hit and exploding after delay. Couldn't tell ya if that is very new or not. All I can say is that I'm Well, certain that that wasn't the case when the game was in early access. Oh, brick. So now we got high damage. And the funniest thing, in this game, a red stone brick is counted as a sniper weapon. Beating an enhanced monster inflict manipulation effect on all monsters within 7-meter radius of the defeated monster. Yeah, that's crowd control. We do not mind that here. Just try Falling Star build again. We didn't get all that far. Get a curse scroll, get a legendary scroll. Good. Yes. Probably back a little bit. I'm not certain if it's the reincarnation level 9 or if I'm just having a bad day. It might be both. Possibly both. Skill freak, secondary chance, cool. Painkiller, also cool. I mean, if we take skill freak, then that basically tells us straight here that we should go for a secondary skill build. Sure. Let's do that. I don't want to waste too much bad weapons. Don't want to lose too many soul essences. We already lost about 300. Autolock target area and fire random disputed barrages. Skill damage can charge weapon. Cool. When fully charged, enter enhanced mode, consuming energy to increase projectile count and rate of fire. Sounds useful. Weapon damage, more shield. Mine's weapon resource. That'd be minus 8%. So that's what, minus 2. So instead of 25, it's 23. Nah. Not enough damage. Rate of fire or ricochet? Take the rate of fire. Because I always forget to use our season ability, our G. Where our Lubu shield zone. This weapon is actually very practical, since we can make astro forecast while it's shooting. Alright, that deserves the benefit of the doubt. Clearing, none of this is really useful. Without astro aspects, obtain one for free and have a chance to obtain an extra one. Trigger most once per second. When clearing shots, slots, base weapon damage. Chance to summon free cards and obtain current astral house quality after shot hits an enemy. I think that's the one that usually fucks me over. So let's repeat it all. At least whenever we use our primary ability, the Falling Star, then our weapon also gets stronger. I don't think this weapon was that good. Therefore, the damage on this one got bumped up. Huh. That's kind of a letdown. Try Wolf Owl? Wolf Gaze. This one's gonna be easy enough. That's just a trick one. A minor... what's it called? It's not a challenge road. It's like a challenge course. Without much challenge. Fast loader. After swapping weapons, the planers come back instantly. Plus 30% luxury chance. Going decreasing over 3 seconds. Mag plus 100% mag capacity for a point weapon. Damn. Magnetic coil. Covered. upgrade one or get a ghost scroll. Don't think you're worth upgrading. And I know the other one isn't. Old bolt. Sure. Ooh. Plus 75% total weapon damage while shield and armor is recovering, and shield recovering won't be interrupted. Plus 75% total damage for the next shot when shield is fully recovered. Not bad actually. Damage boost. More rate of fire. Nah. Firepower could be. And then pop it up here. Take this one just to increase our percentage. So we can get this one up. Where's the legendary one? We want this one for the last ability. Self dedication. Monsters will heal other monsters around based on lost HP. Enhanced fast loader. Fill the magazine instantly after swapping weapons. Plus 30% luck shot chance. Gradually decreases over 3 seconds, and first 3 shots won't consume ammo. I guess that's good in some way. And then I can actually remove you by this one. Reset. Converting all shield into flesh. I guess it's one of the lesser evils right now. What do you say? Chance to recover secondary skill when pick up. Defeat 16 enemies with secondary skills before clearing 3 stages. Alright. I think I can do that after this. More large bullets. should definitely take him. That changed. I was getting stuck. For this one will deal a bit more damage than this. Actually survived. That was way harder than ever expected. Sure. -1 with the lowest and +1 with the highest random. %% chance to drop 1 extra star radiance on critical. After picking up star radiance, it bounces to the enemy who dropped it or the nearest enemy dealing critical damage. Okay. It's kinda cool actually. Does 10 damage dealt for each elite or boss you defeated or assisted in defeating. Base damage. Total damage against enemies in decay. And chance for extra projectile. Take my time with that guy. Really need to remember which ones I can take my time with and which I can't. Those small bombardiers or grenadiers I can definitely take my time with doing. This guy. Yeah, actually. Sure, he's annoying, but it's just because he got too much stuff. And then there's the boss of the floor. Longbowman. Does 35% weapon damage when not dealing critical loss. Well, not just weapon damage, actually also skill damage, I think. Anyway, additional damage. Don't mind all that much that it's to non-crits. Because in the end it's still damage. Draw all charges when you pick up secondary skill. All we got to do is defeat 16 enemies with secondary skills for clearing 3 stages. Under control. This is card holding. Really need a new base weapon. Elite fight. Then I got take a look in here first. This marks damage AoE when hitting Phoenix Raw Skull. It's a slow weapon. But it does deal more damage. Skill damage can charge the weapon when fully charged, expand a domain that auto-marks enemies within. Attacks mark enemies. Targets take AoE damage when hit by Phoenix Roar or skill damage. We're making a skill build, so we really need some more damage. Let's test it out. The worst thing that can happen is we die. And is that really that bad? This area. Alright. Already liking the damage. Ah, fuck. I thought I could juke him. I could not. Do not have movement for that. Damn. I did not see that wall behind me. This is crazy. This is the worst I've done in I don't know how long. Let's go back down to Reincarnation 8. Might just be that I'm not ready for Reincarnation 9 yet. First strike, ultimate firearm. Firstman's inheritor. Hidden curse scroll and having more than 20. First strike is great for additional damage. Ultimate firearm is great for weapons. Nah, not in the start. Skill trick. Weapon skill, don't use that much. But explosive hand is great for damage. Why always grab weapon? Well, at least today. Fire bouncing grenade cause small area explosion on hitting enemies / cover. Continues to bounce. Damage of next bounce will be reduced after hitting enemies. Projectiles will horizontally split 2 times. So a type of shotgun and a type of grenade launcher. Take the shotgun. Buggy shot. Full boost. Sure, damage boost. Well, hello. Goodbye. I missed. It's pretty bad if I started whiffing this early. Strike wing. After hitting an enemy, 3 additional arrows will be launched at other enemies behind the initial target. So kinda the boost version of Chain Lightning. Should I start with staff protection and see where it heads off? Really tried making the strike wing work. Third time unlucky, plus 50% weapon damage and obtain 1 curse scroll for every third red chest we use. 0.5% damage reduction for each HP missing. For each HP or for each HP percentage. For each HP percentage. Alright. There's a couple of scrolls that don't work well with. Already better weapon. I'm actually shocked that the Sunder has worked so well for us for so long. Oh, that's hard. Either card printer or perfect deck. Perfect deck will be extra damage. I think we already are dealing extra damage. Plus 4 capacity, there's chance to obtain second skill use based on quality. Plus 12 capacity when a chance to obtain secondary skill use. Based increasingly high, perfect deck, more base damage. Guaranteed. Right. Last effect is guaranteed elemental effects. Legendaries have a chance for elemental effects. Let's go with that. Really hope I didn't choose wrong. And or I hope we get the other one next time. Obtain enhanced upgrade on himself. Remove cooldown, plus weapon damage, or recover all charges. 30% chance to consume an additional charge when you pick up secondary. Okay. And done. I knew that one would go very quick in an area like this where the small bombardier kids or whatever they're called and beetles are running around. Luckily I was right. So one dude cleared. Alright. That's one. Random enhanced one and choose one to enhance. What can we get from the gallery? Brutal glove would actually be kinda cool to upgrade. After dashing 3 times, gain immunity. Let's get them both. Already got this one, but not upgraded. Plus 50, obtain one occult scroll for every 3 curious you open. So not a cursed one. Yeah. Sure. And transform into a Foundry Blessing. Alright. At least now we got one we can throw out if we ever want to. Could upgrade you. I'd actually rather wait till we have been in here. If we could have this one have a tighter spread. He's an arsonist, he's not the grenadier. And it's probably one of the worst things we would have met here. Because our weapon does jack shit time. Only thing we can hope for is massive damage in some shape or form. Sadly right now, because of the Foundry one we got, then our Foundry is actually a little bit weapon again. Because I think it will have a chance for... I think it's true damage. It's kind of sad that the base weapon is our best chance. I was looking forward to the primary attack. So the issue with weapons, with elemental weapons of the wrong type, is that they deal, I think it's like 4 less damage. Jesus. I'm copper miner. All enemies drop double base materials. Base rewards. Princess Shy. What do you do? Oh, it's the bomb one. Every bounce projectile. Good. in some way you deal more damage and you're less annoying. But also keep this one. Get the bloody drill so we can deal true damage. Yeah. Let's do that instead. I think that would have been less annoying with the bloody drill actually. Fight for Metallus would be awesome. Less damage taken and imprison the enemy who caused the damage. That would be lovely. We'll also fight for mortality. One taking damage gain additional max shield for 12 seconds equivalent to the damage received. And damage reduction when dashing. That's a hard one actually. Let's take the reversal. It feels weird, but kinda feels like that's the right choice. When opening a chest, you can reset the scroll reward once. Not discard. Oh damn. Lightless shield. Gain 3 stacks of lightless shield every 30 seconds. Each stack negates incoming damage and is consumed afterwards. You can only have up to 3 stacks at once. Upgrade the scroll. Let's see, from worst to highest. Plus 10 and we deal 30 additional damage to them. Every 5 seconds, store up to 3 times. Yeah. See, that's the thing with the true damage. I think that's the thing I thought about. There's 50 to weapon skills, no matter what type of damage. At 0.8 instead of 0.5. Reset scroll choices twice. And in 3 stacks of light list every 30 seconds. And have up to 4 stacks at any given time. It's actually between the Reforge and the Brutal Glove. Because Brutal Glove is not only does 15 damage, plus it also converts it to including critical hits. But the Reforge, that's like resets all scroll rewards we get and have a much better chance at getting the exact scrolls we want. Oh, under control. And can't put the summon 2 extra when using as forecast. We need to summon as many as we can, as fast as we can. Monogora, all enemies transforms into these bastards when they are defeated. Oh, alright, they're only into horned beetles, not into those other bastards. Oh, alright, they do both. Both horse heads and beetles. Sometimes. Did the effect change mid-combat? Oh fuck. Golden bow. A knight in shining armor. Goodbye, blooded roll. I would have said it was pleasant, but I don't lie. Gift scroll, get a luxurious gift box. Goodbye, Foundry Blessing. And hello, Thunderstep. Go. Whenever we dash, we do that. Almost. Damn it. Whoop. Combat arena. Might not spell fortune for us. Let's see. Ricochet. Oh wait. Heal would actually be nice, but alright, I only got one spirit boost. Let's try with this one. Damage boost. Go. And that's done. Then we can take one of these. Get something out of that. This one, and instead of that one. Now this one went up, and still the same type. Alright. It was because I wanted to check if how many of these we have to take before the quality goes up. I think it goes up per the third. Alright, so now it's purple in the bottom. So my guess is that when we take that the next time, then we're gonna get a purple. Oh fuck. This is the exact one that I really didn't want to get. So we are way disadvantaged here. Because we do not have massive damage. Well, we actually got through that almost scot-free. Our shield thingy actually survived with more than half. Temporary dash is awesome. Double acceleration is even more awesome. And it's a coil we can reforge. Into resilient life. It's great. But oh, would love that. But double acceleration takes the prize. Takes the cake. I'm not sure. Hello. Prisoners. Oh, my max shield would actually not be bad. I'll welcome that any day. See, do we still have some secondary usage laying around? Does not seem like it. Yep. And that one. Does 50 weapon skill damage when that more than 2 enemies within. And stationary. No. Oh. Perfect 6. There is 6 shot gain plus 80% weapon damage. Reset on reloading. It's fine. Long shot. Increase the damage the further the enemy is away from you. Alright, I'm actually fine with those two. Damage resistance. When keep dealing weapon damage or skill damage, the damage dealt will decrease gradually. The effect will disappear if the other kind of damage is dealt. Alright, we have to alternate between weapon and skill damage. That's fine. How much the difference? 90 damage. Distant damage and shock effect. You do not have that, so reset on miss. Don't intend to miss. You got more mag capacity. Hitting 3 enemies in a single shot restores 1 ammo. Plus damage to the mag. There's a chance to kill a normal enemy instantly on a critical. So I'm thinking this is about the best we can do here. Damage shock effect, healing 3, base damage, luck shot chance after killing an enemy. And refill Astro Forecast. 16. obtain same astro aspects as the previous slot through astro forecast. Clear it and gain skill damage for 7 seconds if slots are full. There's a chance to gain bonus without clearing of normal plus 80 damage, rare plus 160, and legendary is probably 240. Hello there. Let's see if I can't kill you fast. Definitely believe that I need to. Oh, Jesus. Hey! I gotta be honest, I did not see that one coming. That was a surprise. Long time. I mean, it's nice, but kind of necessary. Ooh, Mystic Mirror. Alternate between yin and yang. A yin-yang state. Every 12 seconds, yin offers plus 20 damage resistance, and yang offers plus 50 damage dealt. Yes, please. You are corrosion, and we are on our way into an area heavily affected by... Oh, yeah. Armor. Both of you are corrosion. Fire laser that explodes upon hitting enemies. Weapon enters a charging stage after firing. Is that the... oh yeah, is that one? Sure, why not? Let's try. Or we could keep one of them. So that we take this one with corrosion and keep the lightning one. But we got both. You have a chance to create fireball. Ooh, I love that. Oh, this one I'm a bit uncertain of. Great from some opponents. Corrosion great for most opponents. You know what? Let's do it. Get it all or Fate Thread. Yes. Additional temporary when used. Duration restore an additional every second. Plus duration. Final damage dealt when shield and armor is full. Gain stack of crystal shield every 5 seconds, up to 2 stacks, blocking the next damage and granting damage immunity. Sure. A little bit of extra protection never hurts. Every 5 max energy, max HP plus 1.5. Definitely. Let's see, can I get auto now? Firepower ricochet shot. Sure. Yeah. Now there's 2 additional things that weren't there before. Among other, autocast. Energy shield, lucky shot. Every 5 max gain 0.8%. So this 0.8 is like 12. The 0.8 times 12, like 9.6% out of our 170, which is our total amount. Just make it easiest as 10, and it's about 16 yield we got. I think we can do without 16 shields. Thinking about that this one gets autocast. Alright, let's go. So the difference really was between Reincarnation 8 and Reincarnation 9. Dang. Text deals additional true damage equals 33% of player's max shield, which is only valid for shields and armor. Cool on 1 second. Ooh. That's gonna hurt. Fires enemy effect. Fires one blade wave at players when taking damage. Does 40% weapon and skill damage for 10 seconds on being hit or taking damage. I mean, we could. Penetration bullet would be awesome, but I'm not feeling confident taking that enemy effect. This one I don't mind. Enemy effect, additional damage when you have more than 50% HP. Greedy choice, I wouldn't mind. Flame shard is awesome. Or Gunfire Reborn. Once recover full HP. After being defeated, recover other monsters by 20% health. Effects on elites are reduced by 95. Ooh. Luckily not all opponents. Damage converted to fire and plus minus 30% fire damage taken. No ammo drop upon defeat. Don't really need max ammo. Zip extended magazine, that's pretty awesome. Maxing capacity for current weapon. Sure, let's try and see if we can get that one. Variable scrolls. Every scroll can be reset one more and have a chance to become upgraded. Enhanced. Sure. This one, extended mag. Oh, only for launchers. Kinda makes sense. You, I could change, or I could change you. You would upgrade. Every 6 shot gains plus 160 weapon damage. Not reset upon reloading. Wait, what? You just turned that one into gourmet, which we already had. So we just lost a scroll. That ain't fair. Bastards. Limited enhancement for each craftsman. After third enchantment, costs 130 copper cost every time. Free from the effect of craftsman's inheritance. Nah. Upgrade version instead, why not? Plus 100 after the third instead. Alright, actually not bad. Some launchers are straight up drag to use, but this one's actually pretty intuitive. Why dual thing? I've rather had dual thing when it's actually been a good weapon. That happened though. That happened. Not often though. Windrider again. Why not? Viper side is pretty awesome, but right now I kinda like where things are going. Let's try out... Should we just upgrade some damage? This actually seems to go pretty well. Really got spacing. So the launcher is great against some enemies. Seems like elites and not one groups. I guess I could have told myself that. Just wanted to try. Mid-air strike. No thanks. Enhanced mid-air strikes. Alright, additional damage given and 90% damage reduction in mid-air. Sure. We could. I don't like a whole lot more than launchers. Additional stack when a weapon is activated, plus 1 explosion when stack is full. Up to 3 stacks, clear all stacks if fail to charge. I'm actually feeling the talisman more. I guess let's try it out. Well, we can try it out here. Yeah. Then just buy. Talisman is and have always been one of my favorite weapons. Not certain if it's the versatility or what it is that does it. Oh wait, this is messed up. It's just A great weapon. I knew something felt wrong. Because this is messed up. Okay, max shields. I like 2 out of 3 of those. Reascent, not so much, but as in contingency, then it's actually good enough. Corrosion shard is nice. We won't get it ourselves. And speed of traveler is more movement speed. So you know what? Let's grab the bunch. Like the Brady Bunch. And just weapon damage for every weapon slot. No weapon slot. Astral forecast slot. Right. Enemies gain large movement speed bonus upon taking damage, but bonus will quickly decay. Already got this one. So what do we do? We try... We haven't reset that one. We try and reset it. It does not become enhanced. And then we buy it here. Break an explosion when breaking shield or armor. Well, then we can buy it back if this one does not work. It's wave, so perfect place to talk to this guy. Accept an additional task and gain 2 task refreshes. Hit at least 50 times in the next 100 shots. And this is the perfect weapon for it. Right, just 15 more. Let's start with this guy real quick. Spirit boost, charge shot. This early, of another legendary one. Can stack for every energy recovered. Consume all stacks when shooting. Weapon damage of this shot increased by 30% per stack consumed. After consuming 20 stacks in total, final damage of the next shot increases by 60. I guess we could do that. Just 40. Weapon recharge. Kinda. Weapon skill. After hitting an enemy with a shot, next weapon skill damage. Only wanted to try and clear up that spot. And I took the spot instead. So we hope that we get the spot like this. Awesome. And still around here. Oh, I guess it's epic, right? Not wrong. And only her left. No, there's one more. One of these guys. Low piercing bullet. Well, alright, you work both for Sorcerer and Starburst. So, I guess I'll take you. In the elite battle. I've taken you. Taken you. Didn't want that one. Ooh, a fierce jackpot. That's awesome. I actually quite like my loadout right now. Because the knife here deals a decent enough damage and have the chance in fireball. The talisman gives everything we need. Obtain and obtain. So I'm pretty satisfied with that. Does 2% total skill damage for every 5 total HP you currently have. Anything up here? Not except for that. As expected. What can you get? Cannot share mag capacity. Makes sense. Mag capacity share 1. I can combine your crits, right? Yeah. Crit bonus and crit bonus. Alright. So now you two at least share crit bonus. It's not all that amazing, but it's additional damage nonetheless. No, it's gonna be that one, I'm sure. Yep. Giant speeder. Shotgun, no thanks. Dual thing. I guess perhaps the world's most strange SMG? I guess that would be my description of dual thing. Oh, not just weird or strange. It is actually, to be fair, in the right circumstance, very practical. Will back instantly after dashing. I don't use things like that. But elemental power on the other hand. Does 25% elemental damage, and when triggering, elemental effect, pass it on to a nearby opponent. Yes, please. Anything we want to get rid of? We got 3. Like you. Can't do you again. Could take you. Gamble with the other ones. Dashing 3 times, get immunity. Dashing 2 times, get immunity. Alright, that's better. Extra movement speed after dashing. And rate of fire for 3 seconds after using dash. Ooh. Alright. I see you. Endless Star Dome or Flashing Star. Oh, take a look in here. But Star Compass and then the Star Dome. Alright. In order to get this one, then I'd need the Star Compass. Don't believe I'm gonna get that. More base damage or plus 20% damage for every slot. We got 4 slots. If Astro House is the same as last time, plus 30 instead. Then the next and the next level says plus 30. If not lower, plus 60 if it's the same every slot. Then the Star Dome scales better. Because one thing is it scales scales conditionally. Oh, I hadn't seen the spiders. But the thing is, when stuff in games, well, actually also in real life, if you think about stuff like contracts and such, when things are conditioned, then under the right conditions you get much more out of it. In this case, at the end with... I fuck, I shouldn't have done that. I did that again. When you're conditioned with what's it called? With the Endless Star Dome, then the bonus scales up towards 600% additional. Whereas the other one, I don't think it scales nearly as high. Then get rid of these mines. Do like Cloud Reaver. And it's lightning damage. Lightning damage Cloud River. 10% and chance to make lightning ball. The thing I enjoy most with the some kind of ball on critical is when the ball is another type than the weapon space type. So then we got a chance of inflicting fusion effect, something like that. Could upgrade a scroll. I've actually got a couple I want to upgrade. You would be nice. Apply Yang status to yourself after dealing damage to an enemy, which grants plus 50% damage, weapon damage and skill damage for 12 seconds. Apply Yin status to yourself when taking damage, which grants 20 damage resistance for 12 seconds. Oh, so it does no longer switch between them. They can both be at the same time when the conditions are met. Awesome. When triggering elemental effect, it will also affect all nearby enemies within 5 meters of the target, instead of just passed on to a nearby random enemy. Nah. It's enhanced mirror, I'm pretty sure. In corresponding number plus 1 goblets. Yeah. Mirror. Definitely mirror. And then we get some scroll from in here that would have been just mind-boggling and amazing to have upgraded. No, this is just a normal battle. This is not a elite battle. You don't actually have to be nearly as protective of my ults as you usually are. And that's why elemental showering is so awesome. Because when we do it, and we also trigger one of the fusion effects, and the fusion effect also affects them. Elite Assassin, plus 10% damage dealt for each elite and boss you've defeated or assisted in defeating. Let's double check that one. We got it. Yeah. You got 0 bonus, yeah. Because it's only from now on that it works. Unless it gets upgraded. Then it is, what? Yes, backwards compatible. After monsters are injured, 60% health damage taken will be recovered over 4 seconds. So I just gotta kill them before those 4 seconds. don't have a whole lot of gold actually. Usually I think we got way more than this. I'm actually gonna save on it a bit. Never know when you wanna have a lot of gold. Elite gathering. Innumerable elite monsters are coming. Hexagon. Elemental magazine deal an additional 50% weapon. Deal an additional 50% damage when weapon damage causes an elemental effect. I need to tip my mouth the right way in order to get that one. Some fucked up reason. Card printer, yes please. Right, so right now I'm just taking a courtesy glance at everything. See if there's any secrets to find. Does not look like any secrets here. In the shield, kinda be nice. Increase elemental chance instead of the ricochet. Yeah. Can always put ricochet back in if it should be. When using or triggering secondary skill, increase secondary skill damage by 18. Cost 1 soul pendant energy when using or triggering secondary skill. That's a lot of energy for the shield. Alright. I thought if it hit a new area, sure, you get to stay. If it didn't, sucks to suck, I guess. Skill, weapon, let's try lucky. Lucky. It's not much, but it's some. Alright, now I can get a rare one. We could try to get skill boost. Don't think a better auto cast is worth it. Minus 18, minus 12, yeah. That one's not worth it. How about spirit boost? 36 and 16. Yeah. Instead of charge shot, I want this skill bonus. Printer 2. And that guy. Mystic token enhanced occult scrolled up a boss. We are just on our way to a boss, so that's perfect. And increased damage when mag is full. Which is perfect because this weapon's mag is always full. And this weapon's mag is always full. Crippling Torment. Decrease movement speed for a short time whenever your shield and armor breaks. Just gotta make sure it doesn't. Right, which one of our weapons deals the most damage? 175 per. And you shoots faster. You can also make fireball on critical. You got 32% chance of inflicting corrosion. You get 10% chance of inflicting elemental. So it is actually gonna be this one. Not as great as I had hoped. Faster than last time, but still slower than what I would have wanted. And get +1 damage for every 100 copper you spend the entire run. If you bring over 500 to the next stage, the excess will be spent automatically. And a new prism. Nah. I do need you for the more cards. I really hate losing all that money. That limits how much we can upgrade later. But more cards is worth it. And a card printer on top of that. No way out. And more cards. That's a pretty good setup. Remove you. Alright. I guess gain additional shield and armor when used. And immediately restore. That'll always save us no matter what. Lucky charge equal lucky shot multiplier on lucky shots. Oh, restore energy equal to. Nah. Return primary skill cooldown after casting soul pendant skill. Actually, maybe. Bounce fluid imbalance effects increased by 33. Any shields? Don't really need any more shield at this point. After hitting an enemy with a shot next weapon skill, don't really have weapon skills. Primary skill damage per 10 max energy. That's 6, so that's 18 additional primary skill damage. Nah, restore hero skill resources when compatible with those that are not ours. Restore secondary skill per pendant per soul pendant energy. After hitting an enemy with a shot, next weapon skill damage hit. No weapon skills. Doing soul pendant skill, 30 chance to not consume use count when using secondary. That's actually, because now that we always use it, then it's worth. Secondary skill, final damage and range. Talisman. We actually got the talisman. Alright. Extra copper. Oh, growth. Taking damage consumption corresponding play secondary skill. Sure. Enemy effect plus 100% damage taken from sources within 10 meters and minus 10% movement speed. Enemy effect minus 20% damage to shield and armor. Additional damage taken from enemies within. I'm fairly good at getting up close and personal. Oh yeah. Double damage taken. And Misfortune Aura activated. Gotta love my life. Jackpot, you say? Our walls and peculiar chests are visible on the minimap. You will be able to acquire one extra peculiar chest every act. It's not much left. The fact that we can see them does a whole lot. But more jackpot equals more damage. Is it only weapon or all damage? Alright. So those 2000 is 100, so additional 200% damage for everything. Sure. Right now we're at 102% damage. After this it should jump up to 302. 200. Oh right, it's only 20 because I'm stupid. But still a lot of damage nonetheless. I hit those mostly once. Get a curse scroll, get another weapon. Sure. You are not worth it. So we do get 50% additional copper, so our money problem should more or less not exist. More or less. But at least we get stronger each time we attempt to become poor. Now that is first world benefits. The more money you spend, the stronger you get. do we get? That. A fish, no thanks. Golden goblet, always. Bit thread equals better falling stars. Pupil on the other hand. That's type of shotgun, right? Yeah. Some ways could be fun, but fire rate is too slow. Intimidating presence, runs to conversions, and ninja discipline. Mental damage for each nearby enemy. Is that nearby to us or nearby to the target? Nearby to the target? Alright, sure. Nearby to us, not so much. Hitting an enhanced enemy, inflicting multi manipulation on our opponent. Price, dealing skill damage, there's 50% chance to deal double damage. And against the flow. Nah. Either one of these. The price bonus is kinda cool. And it works with the sorcerer for additional skill damage. You, on the other hand, works with traditional tactics, but we don't deal normal damage. So for the sake of links, then take this one. Oh, it seems like the talisman is no longer working well. You deal... Oh, you shoot a thing. What was the speedy thing? I need to find a new secondary weapon. Personal consumption. More skill damage, the more we talk and buy from the peddler, the less skill damage it will grant. Wave of monsters. last word. Gift scroll, get luxury scroll. Nothing about it. Cost 1 pendant energy when using or triggering secondary. Using secondary skill damage by 27. So that's fine. Skill fodder instead of 24 weapon firepower upgrade. Where do we find firepower upgrade in here? Instead of... yeah, sure. That one. Weapon fodder instead of skill fodder. Huh. That seems like a fair trade. So I need to find a new weapon of this. Not you. Definitely not you. This is another tinted weapons. My movement speed when shield is 0. It won't be. Jackpot. And no retreat. Gold. Gold. Any copper down here? That's my only issue with the water effects. I can't see if there's any copper down here. Distant ammo. Nah. Being an enemy grants extra copper, more supply for secondary use. And reset this one onto the upgraded version. I'll take that one. No. Recycle. That was a whole lot of nothing. Well, I could actually have sold the other one. That's much too late now. Did we just get the enhanced version of the ammo belt? There's something very wrong here. Stuff not doing stuff correctly to other stuff. A shot with crit damage. Lucky find. Increased chance of rare and legendary scrolls at the peddlers. Increased price also. Alright, what can you do? Two effects simultaneously. It is a weapon damage against enemies within 8 meters, but less effective range. Sure. It is a weapon damage against burning enemies and more effective range, more accuracy. Alright. So effectively was 50% effective range. Alright, level cover spell, gain 30% of it back. Sure. Kinda better than the other things, but I had hoped to upgrade the other one. The one with buns. In the Stardome, yes. Could have taken the other one, but in the Stardome should be at 2, yeah. Now they got a higher chance of respawning, just like star protection. Ooh, lucky they can come back again soon. Impressed monsters take 6% damage over 60% damage done to other monsters within 2 meters when defeated gain action boost. Would it be something to read? I don't know what action buttons. How rude. I'm trying to read stuff and they just fuck everything up. How dare they? Be strong. A draw effect gains 1 extra boost. Projectile plus 25%. Final damage plus 50%. Explosion range plus 2 meters. Sure. Nice. Oh, just complete 3 scenes. That's easy enough. There's a tiny bit of crit. I still got resets. Change for secondary skill, what already got that one. Within Golden Goblet with an initial option count of 1 after 4 scenes. Complete 4 scenes plus 1 counting each defeat/assist. Elite's count is 3 plus 1 Golden Goblet option from task every 20 counting. Alright, so we gain another goblet. And we can take 2, so... Complete 3 scenes. 4 scenes. Yeah, to be honest, the one with one with taking no skill didn't read that one. Probably should have, but it did. And that's the crab you should kill with fire. Probably more times. Alright. Blade dodge clear. When reloading, 20% damage resistance and plus 30 movement speed. In this case, we technically reload a whole lot. Revealing rate of fire is weak spot. Converts to fire. This critical bonus. But I increase this one. 188. 200. Just like, should we change the weapon or not? Red fire's higher. Sure, let's change. It's a higher DPS. Really think that's the thing we need. forgotten something. But spiritual search. Just the same thing as before. And the shield is just completing scenes. Wonder if I can see this one anywhere. No. Perfect 6, not that either. Oh, I guess it's just wait. Oh. Recover 15% max shield when you shield and or armor when you use primary skill on dash. Can we upgrade it? We could not. Pain for gain, obtain 3 curse scrolls immediately. 50% chance to replace 1 curse scroll with a random scroll when completing stages. Let's see if we can get this one upgraded. Could not. Dog shot chance. That's also alright. Shields. Not stop shield. Solid. I should just have taken the one. Ooh, triple dash. Eventually wave Fisher Bear for Flame Shot. Would have been cool, but we got chance for a Fisher Bear. In the stardom, maxed out. Right, 250, 400, 600 if there are empty slots plus 90%. With a chance to increase to 150. This one is, if it's the same or not lower, plus 100%. So this one at max is 600%. So I actually think Flashing Star, it actually got the most potential of highest damage. It just needs to be empty slots. Oh well. Boss fight. Keep dealing damage, skill damage, it will decrease. Breakable objects. Ooh. Wondrous chest. discard and gain. All cold scrolls become non-discardable. Peculiar chest offer multiple options. Destroy after selecting 6 times. Useless. Energy storage. I can change you. Refresh peddler again. Speed. Corrosion enthusiast. Don't we have the corrosion shard? This would actually be fine. Yeah, sure. Yeah, shut that. You. I would actually keep you. Just for another primary. Sometimes we actually need that. Additional 50% damage and weapon damage when causing elemental effect. I'm gonna gamble this one for a chance to have it enhanced. It became enhanced. Awesome. Deal additional 50% damage when weapon damage causes elemental effect, critical hit, or lucky shot. Oh. This plus 50% damage with weapons when triggering elemental effect, critical hit, or lucky shot. Cool. We like the sound of that. Here we go. Much easier than it seems. Another wondrous chest. Wondrous. Break the ice. -1 ascension with the lowest degree randomly, and obtain 5 occult scrolls, including 1 legendary. Ascensions with level cap of 1 are not considered. You will lose selection opportunity after exiting. Damn it. Giant Slayer is cool, but let's take it. We lost Star Spirit. Yeah. Max shield, so lost 40 shield. It's not as bad as it could have been. I guess. Well, we could have lost this one, and this one, that one. But yeah, that's actually the best one we could have lost. Alright. We choose, I guess, this one. We got this one. Discard into scroll enhancer. And seems like we regain greedy choice. I do not mind that. Light bullet. More lucky shot chance. Always welcome. Don't really like you. Explosive bullets. Sure. More weapon damage. In the moonlight. Merciless combo, yes. Paranormality. Yeah, then we'll remove the other one. Didn't we already have Merciless Strike? Oh, sure, let's take it anyway. And Phantom. We apparently did not have a flesh one. Merciless combo, merciless strike. Oh, alright. I'd like to gamble you. That failed. I'd like to gamble you. It also failed. Of course, you worked. Upon recycling, Rendell may enhance an health scroll. Plus 40 weapon and skill damage for 10 seconds upon hitting or taking damage. Plus 100% damage dealt to the enemy who hit you for 10 seconds. Upgrade so it takes 2. Increase the chance of it takes 2. Alright, it takes 2. Did something? When I try to do something else with it. Anyway. There's more holding cards. So I tried to reset it and it did something. Oh well. Ooh, Wickle Bullet. Awesome. While being emitter, don't care about emitter. But the egg. A 6 shot. That's Top Gun. I'm actually using that one to some extent. Need you for more cards. Hull damage when dashing with dash really often. Mag is full, mag is always full. That's a long shot. An enhanced long shot. Oh, max bonus 200. Is most of the time we are up close and personal. Not sure how well that does. Gamble that one. It worked. For 60% of weapon damage for the first, 30% of ammo in mag, including the first. Recover HP, that we don't need. Mental wave is not necessary. Recycle and upgrade ammo. Ooh, enhanced creative choice. Alright. And we still... Yeah, we still got a scroll enhancer. Now is more or less the best time to use it. Don't recover full HP, we do not have HP. Enhanced reversal. Still got it. I'm not planning on being far away from things. Enhanced phantom skin. Enhanced corrosion enthusiast. Plus 10 damage resistance. And plus 40 movement. Whenever you inflict decay, inflict it on yourself too. You're still here, damn. I really can't great RNG on this one right now. Let's just pause it here for now. Might revisit it later. I can't show it. So I'm just gonna drop paranormality real quick and use the box. Here. Paranormality discount. Wind guard blessing. There's tornadoes. Enemies will instantly be defeated by a critical hit with Foundry, minus 90% damage, built with any other weapon. And I guess it's a good thing that my main technically isn't my weapon, just my skills. And that my weapon actually deals a whole lot of damage. If that is minus 90% damage, then good thing I'm not my opponents. Resistant damage against enemies and elemental effects, but we do not have the latter one. I don't want to do that. Perhaps I should start using this a little bit more. It's actually dealing a lot more damage than I had expected. Lose your chance for 3 seconds when you hit an enemy. Just curious, what is my choice? Oh, there's a wall. That's just big chance of getting another one. Let's see if we can't get anything that'll help us with that up here. By up here, I of course mean in here. Sting. Bloody drill. Actually interesting bloody drill. Using projectile consumption for the hit spread you 2 times. Alright. I'll try that one. Like, it also increases our total critical, so why not? Morning carapace. Recovery. Safety measures. Picking up copper or ammo recover HP. We don't have HP. And time stance. Yeah. None of these are great. Heavily armored or sorcerer. Let's go for the sorcerer. Alright, so I don't think this one will fuck us over, since it only without Azure spells. So that shouldn't fuck up with our builds. All ammo automatically converted to current weapon type. What does it do against this guy? I'll still prefer this one. Why not? I love you. But I can't. You don't do enough for me. Elemental armor. The more types of elemental effects on the enemy, the less damage it will take. That's fine, I guess. Upgrade one, I get a random one. Ooh. There's a couple that I would want to upgrade. But there's also a lot that wouldn't make a difference if they did. Don't remember what you do. Upgraded those. Need you for the sorcerer. Need you for the lucky shot chance. Don't really need you anymore. But you got enhanced. Dang. Every time you talk to a peddler, gain 10% skill damage. Jeez. Every time you purchase from a peddler, lose 5. But will not drop below 0. Every time you interact with a peddler. I feel like there's some kind of bot in there. So view to enhance something. We got the 400 carapace upgraded. Yay. But I actually think we finally lost the upgrade thingy. Yeah, we did. So at the bottom we can see 80% here. Let's try and go back up here. This guy. 90%. Yeah. It is once per peddler. I was also like 100% sure that was the case. But it might not have been. No. Oh, ooh, hell yeah. For each curse scroll we got plus 15% max HP and armor. Wicked power. And we got only got 5. But still. And we unlocked wicked power. Weapon damage and skill damage plus 60%. I don't really think we need it, but I'll gladly take it. At this point I almost feel sorry for opponents. Almost. What level is this? It's 16. Oh, then I won't find anything that's better in here. To say goodbye. Like I said, triple comeback. Alright, at this point, pretty redundant. Ancient timer, no thanks. My build is secondary. Overflowing waters consume all secondary when reaches upper limit plus 10%. We got 40 at max, so that's 400%. Lasts for 20 seconds. That could actually be kind of fun. We do get a whole lot of secondary charges on the ground. Why not? And empty bonus. Efficient reload. Does 1 weapon damage for that magazine up to 100% for each 1 ammo reloaded. So redundant with a 1 mag weapon. Convergent. Nah. I actually intended to convert it, but I didn't know I didn't have any more conversions. Conversions? It's not recycles. I forget the name. No HP, we don't have HP. Weapon. Hitting and weapon extra next weapon skill damage, don't have weapon skill damage. When they hit secondary skill on enemies, primary skill, more critical. Yeah. Restore 1 secondary for each soul pendant energy cost. Sure. Instead of doing soul pendant skill, 30% chance of not consuming secondary. That's useful. Gain 1 pendant energy upon using secondary. Instead of this weapon further. Oh jeez, we got a lot of points. Obtain 1 primary skill use per 45 energy cap. Take it, but maybe not use it. Gain 1 soul energy when using a triggering secondary skill. I like that more than the others. Got 70 left. Fire conversion. Yeah, 60%. Hitting an enemy with a shot, next shot, weapon damage. Continuous pendant. Spirit. Oh. Gain 9 energy for every 20 hits of secondary. That's a bit more worth than the other choice. And around. Lucky shot chance, but minus damage when not lucky shot. Process from untold. Untold. We got 4 resets. And it's against that big one. You know what? Let's remove this one. Final adjustment. Ooh, yes please. Bosses die at 8% HP or less. Blazing Hoop. Worthless. Upgraded Blazing Hoop. Equally as useless. And we can't trigger it again. I can't trigger you again. I could try convert up you. Oh well. And that was the last one. Nothing to do now, but go into combat. Huh. I didn't know I could at this point basically just continue and have quote unquote unlimited use. That's pretty awesome. If that's not pretty awesome, I don't know what is. And refill. Hello and goodbye. These bullshit invisibility frames. And more invisibility frames. Come on. It cooldown, I can see. I actually think we might have had a highest singular damage hit than we usually have. This one is actually pretty good. It got 2 of the 3 80% elemental chances. Got both fire and corrosion, not a bad combo. And more times the enemy's weakness got hit, the stronger the weak spot gets. Cool. Highest damage 5.8 million. Yeah, it's definitely higher. I think usually our max is at 2.8. I'm fairly certain it is at least lower than 3. Increased initial chance to unlock new slot when inlaying Soul Jade. Oh, cool. Increased chance for Soul Pendant Merchant to sell discounted Soul Jade. I haven't even looked at this. I completely forgotten that there was more to the season things than just what we could see. Increased Soul Jade lock count. 1 to 6 Soul Jades when all 14 Soul Jades are inlaid. Alright, thanks. Let's see, we still got some time left. Let's try a daily challenge. Plus 0.5 life steal, convert all shield to HP, no buns for the game. Special effects, Greedy Vampire, 1.5 with lifesteal on critical. Nice. Haunting encounter, -1 HP per second while battling with enemies. Oh. Hexagon is decent. It's at least higher damage. Don't have shield, so that won't work. Basically always got one of those. Let's see how this goes. I can't remember the last time I've taken a daily challenge. I think it's been years. Dual edge. Awesome. Though it's a weapon you gotta be careful with. Because the more you kill, the stronger you get. But also the more you kill, the more damage you take. it literally is a dual-edged sword. But even though that's the case, it's actually still one of my favorites. Plus 45% skill damage when your skill hits an enemy with more than 70% HP. Max shield. That would actually work because all of our shield is converted into HP. But now we got 119. Let's put us to 20. Because 10 per slot we got 3 slots. Yeah, that one still works. More weapon damage. That would actually be nice. Ooh, deflection shield. Great in some cases. So now I just gotta remember to stay at a distance. Less HP, no thanks. 30 ammo. Ooh. More movement speed, more damage dealt when shield is 0. Or shield is always 0, so this effect is always active. Just what the doctor ordered. Resistant damage reduction per HP missing 1.5% damage resistance for each HP missing. don't like pistols, but with the shield then it's great alternative. More cards. Last wave. Right now the biggest threat to us is actually the beetles and all of those kids. All of those meddling kids. No close-up weapons. Minus 100% extra ammo. Nah. Plus weapon and skill damage when the more miss within 10 meters. Actually be nice. But in case enemies get too close and we take those 90% additional damage, then we got some way of killing them faster. Up. I knew it. Lose HP, get money, scroll, or weapon. Scroll. We can heal that. Alright. Sure, let's do this. And upgrade this one a bit more. Sadly, I think I'm gonna keep the pistol. It's pretty bad. Lace was actually pretty nice. Sure. While stationary, deal more damage. Let's give it a whirl. Ah, fuck. I got an idea of what opponents are waiting in here. thought it was the Beyblade guy that was in here. Since that was not the case, then it's not a problem. After swapping weapons, replenish the mag instantly. Plus 40% lucky shot chance. Nah. Oh, Genesis. When shooting, there's 20 chance to add ammo into the mag. Sure. Better. Guitar. It is nice, but it is nicer than the pistol. More projectile chance, projectile speed. Focus on 0.5. There's one missing. Nah. Long shot is perfect here. The further away we are, the more damage we deal. And right now we really want to be far away. That one we want. Increase elemental damage. No dragon. Oh, Cloud Reaver would actually be nice. Hitting an enhanced opponent inflicts manipulation effects to all enemies within 7 meters. Which is about 21 feet. Recover 1% max HP and 5 ammo for a current weapon whenever you deal elemental effects to enemies. We need as much and as many healing abilities as we can get our grubby little hands on. I like Cloud Reaver, but it's very slow. And the scorching rounds have actually helped us a whole lot. I didn't expect that. Right, I want the last one. Gonna hope for multiple choices of ascension. Balls. Unpetrified an opponent. Dicks. Lead assassin would be nice. Good and evil would give us more luxury chance right now. And more shield later. Luxury chance, but can't exceed 150. Yeah. Reasonable luck seems like the way to go here. You are gonna become Fate Threat. Because that gives us another slot down here, which increases our life and our weapon damage. Perfect. Actually, the opponent I wanted. Ah, damn it. Actually, let's try and stay true to this build. Alright, here we go. I think we got a great chance of just nailing this guy. Nailed him. Jeez, she's cheap. No ascensions, not even a scroll. Damn. Oh, that was it. Alright, then this makes sense. Alright, we just got all of these. I don't use emotes. Alright. Well, next I think I'm gonna call it a bit earlier today and call it here. So, but to keep in here, I'll take a quick look at if there's anyone we know that are alive. We might send you guys to the next one. Let's see, you're on. Oh, it should say, are you still on? That's a new. Come on. Then we'll just send you over to somebody I know is still on. And somebody you guys also know. If Twitch wanna let me. Rachel and... But here it comes. Let's see if I can find them here. So, we're gonna go and raid Nero. Nero Ignis. Add Nero Ignis art. So, please stay behind and enjoy his company too. So, thank you all for joining in, it's been a pleasure. And yeah. I hope you all enjoyed what went down today. Like, so the first 2 rounds didn't go all that well, but that will not stop us from trying that again next time. It's only for now that it's like, that could have been a tiny bit better. Anyway, this is for today. I hope you have had a great time, and I hope you all are going to have a good morning, a good day, a good evening, and a good night, wherever you are. I'll see you all next time. Bye.